Today, RDLs. Right now on the bar, I don't even know how, 205? Yeah, it's 205. Today's RDLs and glute bridges. And in this day, I think of it as mainly like a medicine day. It's not really you're going for heavy lifts or anything like that. You're just, it's like maintenance. So RDLs helps with deadlift. Glute bridges also help with deadlift, possibly squat. It includes the glutes a lot, obviously. For this day though, you have to have good form. I used to not have good form like this. I used to like blow out my pause. It used to hurt my lower back. Alright, I'm not gonna say it. Alright, I started with the bar, obviously. I started on the bike upstairs. Did 3 minutes on the bike, came down here, went to the bar, then I flew on the 45, and I do slow and controlled movements, making sure that there's no tension on my lower back. Because once there's tension on your lower back, it's just downhill from there. Because eventually your lower back is going to get too fatigued, and it's going to take away from your actual heavier lifts, because you're not going to be able to lift them. So then it technically ruined the whole, RDL day or deadlift day or squat day, whatever. It includes your lower back. With that though, outside of the gym, there is life. With life, sometimes comes emotions. Those emotions can affect the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you lift. Through all that, what I would recommend is that you maintain a steady movement. Don't focus on eating all of your calories. Just focus on eating 3 to 4 times a day. You don't have to eat the most. During that time, you should accept the emotions that's coming along with, life first. Don't be like, oh, okay, whatever, and then try to Charlie Mike, just get over it and get back to weightlifting. Those things are gonna continue to affect you. So allow the emotions to come in, allow it to take hold and overcome those emotions, and then slowly but surely fix your meals, fix your sleep, and then you can get back to weightlifting and maximize your workouts. Okay, today I'm going up RDLs for the first time to 245, first time ever. I'm getting used to it. I just learned how to do it, and now I think I'm ready to go up. After I do RDOs, I start to panic because my lower back gets too exhausted, and so I think that that's going to affect my deadlift day. But what it's really doing is it's helping my deadlift in the long term. So I need to not overthink when my lower back gets destroyed, because it's just going to help me long term. I've noticed with glute bridges, what I would do before is I would involve my entire body when thrusting, when it's supposed to be just a hip tilt. Your hip is just supposed to tilt. So I'm still working on that. I don't really have the form, but I'm practicing every time I do glute bridges. I just noticed I have the wrong pairs of shoes on today. Alright, so that was the first one with good form. That was a little heavy. You want to like go ahead and squeeze your glutes and hamstrings, but you're going to mainly feel it in your hamstring. I'm already exhausted from glute bridges, so I'm trying my best with this. I'm barely getting a achieved a little bit of failure on that one. The reason I choose to use Smith machine for this, for the standing calf raises, is because whenever you're doing it on the squat rack, it's a little unstable, and you could possibly, like, if for whatever reason, like, I feel like I'm gonna fall over doing calf raises because I feel like my calves could give out at any moment. With the Smith machine, you can just catch it. Just move the bar forward and it catches, and then you're good to go. So this one I don't use too much weight. It's 75 right now. 185? I don't know. But I started with 205 and then I went down to 275 or 85, and then I'm gonna go down a little bit more, and that'll be it. Tell that dude that walked by was like, oh, that's cute. He like looked at it and he just like got a little smirk. You just gotta carry on, brother. Fuck you. All right, that was a successful hamstring day. My glute bridge and hamstring went up for the first time. It started out with that one, hamstrings being my worst. Hamstrings was my absolute worst. I didn't know how to do it, and I had to learn how to do it real quick because I'm going through a program. Shout out Phil, Philthy_X_Phil. I'm gonna put it somewhere. I'm gonna type it. But that's my coach basically. He's teaching me all of this, and he's the reason I was able to gain 10 pounds basically of muscle and get all my maxes up. Which is inevitably giving me the confidence to make these videos, because now I'm starting to learn a lot more and I can teach a lot more. So hamstrings went up to 245, and then glute bridge went way up to 275 from 205. I learned the form. Form is everything. If you're able to get the form down, then you're able to lift the weight heavier. Especially once you build the little muscle groups that your form wasn't used to because you didn't have form before. With that being said, the reason I spoke about emotions in the beginning, which is what I'm going to be doing in my videos, I'm going to speak about life in general as I lift, and you know how life can affect weightlifting. And it's all going to revolve around weightlifting and the weightlifter's mindset, I guess I could say. I've been doing this for almost 4 years. I'm never going to stop doing this. The reason I was talking about emotions was emotions plays a role in how you perform. It plays a role in how your day is going. If you are unable to eat because of emotions, if you're unable to sleep well, if you're unable to train well, you're not going to see that progress that you want, which is inevitably going to make everything even worse. So why it's important to maintain at least some level of eating throughout the day and some kind of sleep. Instead of 8, maybe you only get 4, but at least you got 4 instead of no sleep. You know what I mean? Like, try to get something. Stay off TikTok. Stay off of things that are going to take your mind away from the progress, the end goal, the end result. And as boring as that seems, it's what you want to see at the end of the day, right? You don't want to wake up every single day and be like, damn, I'm still nowhere where I wanted to be. That's because you're not looking at the boring things. You're not making that progress every single day. There was a saying that I wanted to say in this video, but I forgot what it was. Use your brain, don't avoid the pain, is what I wanted to say. Use your brain, don't avoid the pain. Focus on the pain. And I don't mean focus on it in a negative way. Focus on it as in allow it in. Allow the pain to take hold. Whether that's in your job. You're not making the progress that you wanted in your job. Your relationship just ended. You're not getting the grades that you wanted. You are not having the friendships that you wanted. You are not in a location that you wanted to be in. The way that you can get past that hump of emotion that is blocking your path is by allowing it in. Don't just avoid it and be like, nah, fuck that, I'm manly, I'm cool, I'm good. You're not, obviously, because you keep focusing on it over and over and over, and I see it in so many males. I take note of things like this. That's why I feel like I don't have a lot of friends, because I'm analyzing everything. I'm analyzing everybody's movements. If I see a characteristic that you lack, I just can't allow myself to let you in my life. I feel like I'm already dealing with my own things, and if I allow that in, then I'm going to be dealing with your things as well. On top of me dealing with my career, on top of the gym, on top of college, on top of all these things that I got stacked up already. That's how life gets sloppy, you know what I'm saying? So I think of friendships as, if you can't build me up and I can't build you up, there's no way that we could be a thing. All that to say, use your brain, don't avoid the pain. Allow it to take hold. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. It's manly, honestly, to get past it in a healthy way than to avoid it. That's a very, very toxic way of thinking, to avoid pain. It's just gonna build up, you're gonna keep blowing up, you're gonna become a bad person. Possibly, you could build alcohol habits, you could build vaping habits, you could build drug habits, you could build going out every weekend, sleeping with random women, to fill a void that you're never gonna fill. Because you're not fulfilled, because you never focused on the pain and took care of it. So that's what I'm doing right now in my life. Something just happened that's significant to me, but the healthy thing that I can think through this is, it is something that is significant to anyone. Anyone can go through this. So if everybody goes through this and most people get over it, that means I can too. So I lost my train of thought there at the end of the video, but yeah, it got sloppy from that point forward. I completely blanked, squirreled, ADHD. It is what it is. Here we go. So if what I'm saying is, if it's significant to most people, and then the emotions, you know, slowly they go through their phases and everything gets by, then they get right back on track. And then you get right back to eating, you get right back to college, you get right back to sleeping well, you get right back to the gym, you get right back, everything just comes back together. And eventually, but surely, you have to move forward. Whatever it is, whatever it was that was significant. It's something, bad, like your parent passed away. Someone just broke your heart. You got cheated on. You freaking lost your job. You are homeless. You have to feel that emotion and let it take hold. Go through it. And then get right back up and start fucking moving, because it's not going to figure itself out. You got to do it. You got to put in that work. You got to, also, if you believe in a God, somehow, some way, whatever religion you're in, hold on to that deep in that moment. Because if nobody's there for you, your God is. Whatever you believe in, law of attraction, the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever that is, hold close to that.
and believe in that so it can help you through that. And then you get right back to the gains. Yeah, I feel like I killed this video, dude. I hope I helped somebody with this. That was a good talk. That was a good talk. I hope I helped somebody with this. If I helped you, please DM me on Instagram if you don't want to put it publicly. You can comment if you want. Let me know if I helped you, if my words were encouraging or helpful at all. Thank you.